Hi, I'm Mike. Is it plant-based? Is it a burger? Is it vegetarian? Is it vegan? Or is it neither? What is the Impossible Burger, and can it fool me? On our Wyoming Life. Hi, my name is Mike. I'm a Wyoming rancher and, along with my wife, Erin, the creator of our Wyoming Life. Our goal is to showcase ranching and farming to a society that has in a lot of ways forgotten where their food comes from. We do that by inviting everyone and anyone to come along with us and explore the ranch life and escape the ordinary. Please subscribe and get to know us, a family behind your food. As you can imagine, when I started hearing about lab-made meat, it got my attention. I had people asking me if this was the end of the cattle industry, if meatless meat was the future, and what we'd do. Our ranch here has been in existence for over 100 years. If the beef industry folded tomorrow, we'd be in a world of hurt. But would it be the end of the world? Probably not. Ranchers and farmers are some of the most resilient people I've ever met. But we still hope that we don't have to find out. This whole thing is not a new idea. In fact, the veggie burger may have been created in 1982 in London by Gregory Samms and his brother Craig. Or maybe it was in 1948 when the veg burger was mentioned in the media. Or maybe in 1980 when the Garden House restaurant in Gresham, Oregon introduced the garden burger. The veggie burger, no matter when it was invented, is typically made with ingredients like beans, especially soybeans and tofu, nuts and grains, sometimes seeds or fungi such as mushrooms or mycoprotein, a protein derived from fungus. I've had a few veggie burgers in my life, and if you've ever had a veggie burger, you know that the taste and texture is really nothing like beef. But with technology comes a whole new type of veggie burger. They call it a meat analog, meat alternative, meat substitute, mock meat, faux meat, imitation meat, vegetarian meat, fake meat, and vegan meat, or maybe just meatless meat. The goal is to mimic meat, the texture, the flavor, and the appearance. While the old veggie burger is out, meat alternatives are in, or at least to a certain set of society. But it's also being seen by another as over-processed industrial food, and it's sometimes even called food-like substances. You can't argue that veggie burgers, they don't grow on the ground. They are made in factories. And although they're made with plants, they aren't made only with plants. When you buy a pound of hamburger from us in our farm store that's located right here on the ranch, I can show you exactly what's in that package. However, when I look at meatless meat, such as the Beyond Burger, there are sometimes up to 50 different chemical additives, most of which I can't even pronounce. Now here's the truth. We all eat crap, and most of us do it on a daily basis. Today I had an energy drink that probably has more chemicals in it than are in the gas tank of my truck. But I really don't like the manipulation, I guess, of the consumer. In the last Gallup poll to tackle the subject, 5% of U.S. adults consider themselves to be vegetarians. That's about 16 million people. Those 16 million average an income of over $50,000, and the largest percentage of them are 18 to 34-year-olds. You don't have to be an economics major to know that there's a demographic that is ready for a new product, just like meatless meat. And if you can provide it, you can make a lot of money. The scoop is that inside a veggie burger, you'll find this, whatever this is, tertiary butyl something, TBHQ. It's a preservative that basically keeps it the right color. It's been linked to cancer, and the FDA limits the amount allowed in foods. There's magnesium carbonate. That's used in flooring and fire extinguishers. Red dye number 3, another chemical that has been banned in cosmetics for actually causing cancer. I guess it's still good enough for our food though. And propylene glycol. Does that sound familiar? Well, it's used as a moisturizer, but down in the shop, We just call it antifreeze. You get the idea? Is it really good for us? Now, the FDA won't rule if meatless meat is better than real beef, but they say it's safe enough for sale. Are the chemicals harmful? Probably not. But is it natural and healthy for you? Well, I'll let you make up your mind on that one. I honestly have no problem with vegetarians. In fact, Erin's sister is vegan. What I don't like is somebody telling me that I'm a monster or I'm evil or I'm a bad person because I eat meat. Because my choices don't align with theirs? That's actually called elitism, and it's caused more than a couple problems around the world since the beginning of time. We aren't better than somebody else. We're just different people. But now it's time to put my money where my mouth is. Literally. So I'm on my way to town. I'm gonna run out of fuel. So I'm on my way to town to get my very first meatless meat burger. It's called the Impossible Burger, available today at your local Burger King. I've never had one. I'm anxious to see if it actually tastes like beef. I imagine it wouldn't surprise me at all if it tastes exactly like beef does. If you think about it, there's probably been millions of dollars put into making this thing the same texture, the same taste as beef. And that millions of dollars, I mean, you know, you're going to spend that much money, you're going to get it right, probably. It's funny that it takes millions of dollars to make something taste like something that, you know, that we can get naturally, but it's okay. It's different strokes for different folks, right? Just one regular Whopper and one Impossible Whopper. That is it. Have you tried those? Do you want to?
I don't like the way it smells.
It smells weird? Does it smell like plastic or something, or what's it smell like?
Not plastic, but it does smell like food.
No? Thank you, appreciate it. All right, so here we go. We've got A and B. Erin put them on plates for me so that I can't tell the difference, but actually just by looking at it, you can tell the difference. The Impossible Burger doesn't look like a real burger, or it doesn't look anything like the Whopper that's sitting right next to it. But yeah, I'm kind of leery to do this. It smells funny. That's true. You know, you can smell. I know you can't smell it. That's beef. It smells like beef. This one, however, does not. It smells like it smells like plants. It smells like the garden. Yeah. All right. So, I guess I don't even know which one to try first. We'll try the Impossible Burger first. I know what a Whopper tastes like. So, the A-B comparison is kind of out because it's very obvious which one is not real meat. Yeah. That doesn't taste anything like hamburger. Not to me. That's hamburger. That has taste to it at least. The other interesting, I'm not gonna finish any more of that. The other interesting thing about the Impossible Burger is that it doesn't even claim to be a vegetarian burger. It's cooked on the same grill with other burgers. Cross-contamination, and of course the mayonnaise. that's not vegan. This burger also has 4 times the amount of sodium than real beef. So I concede that if you're a vegetarian and you're eating Burger King, you're probably no better than the rest of us. Welcome to the club. Of course, you can get it without the mayo. You can ask them to maybe clean the grill before they cook it for you. In fact, that's probably a good idea, no matter what you order. So vegetarian, vegan, farmer, rancher, meat eater, or heathen, let me tell you what I know. I know we're all just trying to do the best for ourselves and our families. And occasionally we think about others and wish the best for everyone. Thanks for hanging out with me this evening, and thanks for listening to my little rant. This burger is apparently easy to fake, but, well, actually it's not. When the Beyond Steak or Impossible Pot Roast comes on the market, I'll have to try that out too. I guess I'll try that out too. But I think that those that think that meatless meat is going to replace beef, well, I can tell you it's not going to happen, at least not yet anyway. Demand for meat, real meat, is actually growing, and that's across the world. 30% of the calories consumed globally come from meat, and the market's worth actually $1.8 trillion. At least 25 states have introduced bills to make it illegal to use the words beef or meat on products that aren't. And Kansas has went so far to introduce a federal bill that would require companies to simply label their product as imitation beef. After all, if beef is so bad, why does it taste so good? And why would you want to make a plant taste like it? I'll see you next time. Until then, have a great week, and thanks for joining us in our Wyoming Life. I'm doing this for you, Internet. Oof. Our Wyoming Life, trying things so that you don't have to.